country that has survived invasions, revolutions, kings, emperors, world wars, and the rise and fall of the empires. But how did this one nation fall so many times and still rise again to become one of the most powerful countries on earth? Let's understand the complete history of France in simplest words. People have lived in the land we now call France since very ancient times. Later, Celtic tribes called the Gauls settled there. This land was known as Gaul. In the 2nd and 1st centuries BC, Julius Caesar, Roman Empire, conquered Gaul. Rome divided the land into provinces and brought Roman culture, which mixed with local traditions and helped form early French language. In 260 AD, Gaul briefly formed its own Gallic empire, but the Rome took it back in 274 AD. By the 5th century, Germanic tribes, especially the Franks, entered Gaul and built the Frankish Empire. Later, this empire became center of the Carolingian Empire. In age 4-3, the empire was split by the Treaty of Verdun. One part, West Francia, slowly turned into Kingdom of France. In 987, the Capetian dynasty took control. Under King Philip II Augustus, France became one of the strongest countries in Europe. In 1328, the House of Valois came to power. Soon after, France and England fought the famous 100 Years' War over who should rule France. The war ended in 1453 with a French victory, strengthening French unity and pride. In the 16th century, the French Renaissance brought new art, ideas, and learning. The French language also became more organized and standard. France fought the Italian wars, ending with the Treaty of Cateau-Cambrésis. During this time, France started creating its first colonial empire, with territories in North America, the Caribbean, and India. But the country also faced serious religious conflicts between Catholics and Protestants. This led to the French Wars of Religion, which finally ended when Henry IV announced the Edict of Nantes. In the 17th century, King Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, made France very powerful, expanded its colonies. However, after the 7-Year War, France lost many colonies, including most of New France to Britain and Spain. By the late 1700s, France was facing many problems with public anger. In 1789, the French Revolution began. The monarchy ended and the famous Declaration of Rights of Man was created. In 1792, the first French Republic was formed. Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power in 1799 and became ruler of France. In 1804, he crowned himself emperor, forming the first French Empire. Napoleon won many battles in Napoleonic Wars, controlling large parts of Europe, but in 1815 he was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo and the monarchy returned. France saw many political changes. 1848, the Second Republic began. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte became president. He declared himself Emperor Napoleon III, starting the Second Empire. After losing the Franco-Prussian War in 1870, the empire collapsed. France then formed the Third Republic, which expanded French colonies across Africa and Asia. In World War I, 1914 to 1918, France fought with Allied powers. The war caused over 3 million French deaths. The Treaty of Versailles 1919 gave France back lost land and punished Germany. In 1939, World War II began. Germany invaded France in 1940 and the country was divided into occupied and unoccupied zones. Charles de Gaulle led the Free French forces from London. The French resistance inside France fought against Nazi rule. In 1944, the Nazis freed France and defeated Germany in 1945. After the war, 1946, the Fourth Republic was created. It struggled with wars in Indochina and Algeria. 1958, the Fifth Republic was formed with Charles de Gaulle as president. France modernized its economy and became a founding member of important groups, European Union, NATO, and Eurozone. In 2017, Emmanuel Macron became president and was re-elected in 2022. His years saw reforms, protest, and global participation. By 2025, France remains the seventh largest economy, a nuclear power, permanent member of the UN Security Council, a leading nation in culture, diplomacy, fashion, art, and science. France continues to be one of the most influential countries in the modern world. This is a story of France, a nation that rose, fell, and rose again. A nation shaped by courage, struggle, and history.